Today we're going to discuss ways people catch colds and how to deal with them. A change in the weather, for example, can contribute to a cold. Holidays with rich foods and late nights usually mean more colds. Worldwide, billions of people get colds each year. On the average, children get 6 to 8 colds each year, and adults average between 2 and 4. A true cold is a mild infection confined to the upper respiratory passages and is caused by one of 200 known cold viruses. Cold symptoms typically include nasal congestion, runny nose, sneezing, scratchy sore throat, headache, and general discomfort with little or no fever. To understand how to prevent a cold, we need to know how colds are transmitted. Cold viruses can be transmitted by shaking hands with someone who has a cold, or by touching objects contaminated with secretions from the nose or mouth, breathing in infectious particles in the air from a cough or sneeze of an infected person. A sneeze explodes from the mouth and nostrils at 40 miles per hour compared to 5 miles per hour for breathing. Hitching a ride on every small droplet expelled by that sneeze are countless viruses looking for whoever is nearest. Here are 6 recommendations that can help you to prevent a cold. Number 1, avoid prolonged close exposure to people with colds. Keep your hands away from your eyes, nose, or mouth. These are entryways for virus. Number 2, sneeze or cough into a paper tissue and throw it away immediately. Number 3, clean environmental surfaces that others often touch, such as doorknobs, telephones, handrails, or armrests. Number 4, wash your hands vigorously for 10 seconds under running water, especially before meals. This is an effective way to keep from getting a cold. It also helps prevent you from spreading the germs to others. Cold germs can survive on your skin for several hours. Number 5, staying indoors during the winter months may actually contribute to catching a cold. The viruses have more opportunity to spread among people. The lower humidity during the colder months help cold-causing viruses to thrive and may also dry the lining of the nasal passages, making them more susceptible to infection. Number 6, maintaining a healthy immune system will also help protect us from colds. Obtaining adequate rest is important. Plenty of fresh air and sunshine are 2 of God's natural doctors. Sunshine kills germs, and moderate exercise increases the number of friendly white blood cells. What if you have the misfortune to catch a cold? Have you ever heard the saying, it takes 7 days to cure a cold with the help of your doctor, or a week without it? Fortunately, you can shorten a cold's duration and reduce the uncomfortable symptoms. At the first sign of a cold, quick action is the key. Here are some simple steps in treating a cold. Number 1, drink plenty of water. enough that the urine is quite pale, usually 8 to 12 glasses daily. Extra water helps replace fluid loss from increased sweating and excessive nasal and bronchial secretions. Number 2, eat wisely. Do you starve a cold and feed a fever? Actually, it's fine to eat moderately during a cold. The body still needs nutrients for functioning. Eat whole grain breads and cereals and fresh fruit and vegetables rich in vitamins and minerals. One study found that eating a medium candy bar containing just 6 teaspoons of sugar decreased the white blood cells' ability to destroy bacteria by 25% for about 5 hours. When snacks containing 12 teaspoons of sugar were eaten, a typical size soft drink, the white blood cells' abilities were reduced 60%. Number 3, exercise outside. Moderate exercise in the open air improves the immune system. Walking is one of the best overall exercises. Dress to keep from chilling, especially the limbs, hands, and feet. Number 4, get extra sleep. Go to bed early or take a nap in the morning. The immune system can't function well when you are overtired. Often some extra sleep is exactly what your body needs. Number 5, water treatments. Another step in treating a cold is the use of water externally. For example, a hot foot bath. If symptoms are a scratchy, sore throat or headache, put the feet in hot water for 20 minutes and apply a cold cloth to the head. End each treatment by pouring cold water over the feet and drying them thoroughly. Another effective treatment is a hot and cold contrast shower. At the first signs of chills or achiness or general discomfort, take a 3-minute hot shower followed by 30 to 60 seconds of cold. Repeat the cycle 3 times, ending with cold. This can boost your immune system so that the white blood cells are more effective in destroying germs. A heating compress is an excellent treatment to prevent or help heal a sore throat or cough. At bedtime, take a piece of thin cloth like a handkerchief and wet it in cold water, wringing out the excess. Wrap the cloth around the neck loosely. Next, take a woolen sock or piece of wool cloth and wrap it around the neck on top of the first cloth, pinning it securely in place. Wear the compress all night. The moist cloth underneath will heat up and increase circulation and healing to the area. For nasal stuffiness, use an ice-cold compress across the bridge of the nose, along with a hot foot bath. This combination decongests the sinuses. Another alternative is a sinus bowl treatment. Take a bowl of hot water and place your nose in the water with your mouth over the edge of the bowl for breathing. Treat your sinuses with hot water for 3 minutes, adding water periodically to keep the water hot. Next, Immerse your nose in a bowl of cold water for 30 to 60 seconds. Repeat the hot and cold cycle 3 times, ending with cold. Studies have found that adults who have colds blow their noses an average of 45 times a day for the first 3 days. This blowing action tends to push infected mucus back into the sinuses, making a cold worse and perhaps leading to sinus infection. The cold compress or sinus bowl treatment is a safer alternative for nasal congestion. Obviously, there are many things we can do to diminish the effect and duration of a cold. Colds can make us feel miserable, but if we are diligent in using these simple, natural remedies, we will usually experience relief. Fighting a cold reminds me of what the Apostle Paul once pointed out in Ephesians 6:13. Therefore, take up the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand, to stand. The key is perseverance. To overcome a cold, one needs vigorous efforts until it is fully overcome. May the Lord bless you and keep you in good health.